Hey everybody, this is David Minns from G4 Guitar School in Lake Forest, and welcome to another video lesson. In today's lesson, we're going to be taking a look at how to start playing with a metronome. In our lessons and also online, you'll see the importance about, as a musician, learning to play with a metronome. So firstly, what is that? What is a metronome? So a metronome is simply a piece of equipment, okay? You can get them very cheaply on Amazon, something like that, online, $10, $15, $20, something like that. Alternatively, you can get them through the Apple Store or the Android Store. So for example, here's my metronome on my iPhone. Now, also you'll see if you look below this video on YouTube, I'm going to put 3 links for you. The first link will be to the Apple Store, which will allow you to download this metronome application. It's free. The second one will be to an Android store, if you're an Android user, same metronome. And the other one will be to a separate link, which is just to an online metronome, which you can get to from your computer. Okay, so what does this thing do? So what we do with this one, we can set it to a tempo, and the tempo will be the number of beats per minute that we're practicing and learning to play to. Okay, so for example, on this one here, I've got it set to 60 beats per minute. And when I push the play button, you can hear that's what it does. And it will keep perfect time until it runs out of the battery. Okay, now what's going to happen here, as we play through this, we have to learn to play every click, firstly with our picking hand. Okay, so how do we start doing that? And it's not as easy as some people would have you think. So here's the tip I have for you. As you start to play with this, the first beat you have to meet as you start playing with it, with our picking exercises, is to hit the first beat you want to connect to, 1. Okay, so here's how I suggest you practice it. We're going to set the metronome going, okay, and there you can hear it. So what's going to happen is we would count 1, 2, 3, 4, pick. Okay, and on the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, pick. Okay, and the first goal here is to practice 1, 2, 3, 4, pick. Okay, and practice landing that pick on the very next click after you've counted 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, pick. Okay, so you want to join along with this, feel free. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, pick. Then we take a break and we'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, pick. 1, 2, 3, 4, pick. Okay? So that's the first step to take in playing with a metronome. Once you can do that successfully, I use a rule of 5. Once I can do something successfully 5 times without any flams, okay, then I'm ready to move on. So now what we're going to do is, assuming we've got that far, we're going to do exactly the same thing, but then we're going to try and pick 4 times consecutively after that with each click. Okay, so what does that look like? Let's take a look. Here's the metronome. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a break. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can hear that each one of my picks of tap on the string is matching to the click on the metronome. Okay. Now, if we have to slow the metronome down a little bit, okay, that's perfectly fine. So I have it at 60. If it's too fast for you, you may want to slow it down to 55 or 50. There is no wrong answer for this. It's finding a tempo first where you can actually do the exercise. Firstly, beating the first click. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then the second part of the exercise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So again, if you have to make it slower, 50, 55, 60, that's fine. Find a tempo you can do it, and then work to be consistent at it, and then build up the tempo from there. Okay, so I hope that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, or we'll talk about it in our lessons, and I'll look forward to seeing you in another video lesson soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.